Monica Harris, the CEO of a luxury hotel chain she built from the ground up, walked into her own hotel only to be turned away by the receptionist. With her simple clothes and unassuming presence, she was treated like just another outsider, denied a room in the very place she created. But she wasn't about to leave. A single phone call would change everything, and with it, the very perception of who truly belongs. Want to know how this powerful woman turned the tables? Like the video and subscribe to real-life stories new for more unforgettable moments. Monica Harris walked into the Oakage Grand, the very hotel she had built. The elegance of the lobby, with its marble floors and crystal chandeliers, mirrored the years of hard work, sacrifice, and pain she had poured into this place. Yet today, as she approached the front desk, something felt off. Kayla Matthews, a young receptionist, barely glanced up as Monica approached. Her face was neutral, almost disinterested. Monica smiled politely. "I'd like to check in. My name is Monica Harris." Kayla's fingers stopped typing as she quickly scanned the screen. A flicker of confusion crossed her face. She looked up at Monica, her eyes narrowing slightly, her voice laced with disbelief. "Sorry, I don't see your name here." Monica's calm response caught Kayla off guard. "It's all right. I didn't make a reservation, but as per the hotel policy, there's always a suite reserved for the owner." "I am the owner." Kayla blinked, then paused. "Are you the owner?" she asked, clearly not believing her. Monica's voice was steady, unshaken. "Yes." The confusion lingered in the air, but Kayla quickly tried to cover it up. "Sorry, but we're fully booked. We only accept guests with reservations." Monica stood there, her heart pounding, but her face remained composed. Every inch of her being screamed with frustration, but she didn't show it. How could this happen? She had built this hotel. It wasn't just any hotel. It was her legacy. Yet here she was, denied a room because of her appearance. Kayla didn't see her as the owner. She saw her as just another unfamiliar face, unworthy of respect. The marble plaque behind the counter read Oakage Grand, a Harris property. Her name was etched in brass, yet she was being treated like she didn't belong. The injustice was sharp, and for a moment, Monica's frustration flared, but she took a deep breath. She wasn't just going to walk away. Not this time. She glanced at the brass plaque one more time. Her hotel. "I'm not asking for special treatment," Monica said, her voice steady. "I'm simply asking for what's mine." Kayla hesitated again, unsure how to handle the situation. There was no warmth in her tone when she spoke next. "I'm sorry, but without a reservation, I can't check you in." That was it. Monica's patience had reached its limit. The weight of the past, the countless times she had been judged based on her appearance, her skin color, her clothes, it all came rushing back. She had fought too hard to get here, and she wasn't going to let anyone dismiss her like this. Monica took out her phone, dialed a number, and in a calm but direct voice, she spoke into it. "I'm at Oakage Grand. I've been denied a room at the hotel I own. Handle it now." The words hit like a wave. Kayla froze, her fingers stopping in midair. She had no idea what was about to happen. She had no idea who Monica really was. The lobby, which had once seemed full of quiet luxury, now felt suffocating. Every pair of eyes in the room was drawn to Monica. The tension was palpable. The receptionist's uncertainty was thick, and Monica knew she had just shifted the power in the room. Minutes later, Neil Dawson, the assistant night manager, appeared, visibly tense. He could barely mask his discomfort. When he saw Monica, it was clear he had already been informed of the situation. The mix of confusion, guilt, and fear played out in his eyes. "I'm sorry for the inconvenience, Miss Harris," Neil said quickly, his voice strained. "There's been a mistake. We'll have the suite ready immediately." But Monica wasn't done yet. She had endured enough in her life to let this slide, not when she had fought so hard for this place. She turned to Kayla, whose face had turned pale with guilt, and asked, "Kayla, did I shout at you? Did I demand anything?" "No, ma'am," Kayla murmured. "I was polite. I came here as the owner, but you still didn't believe I belonged here." "Why?" Kayla opened her mouth but couldn't form words. The reality of what she had done hit her all at once. She had assumed that a woman like Monica, dressed simply, without luxury baggage or high-end accessories, wasn't worthy of respect. The truth was clear now, and the weight of it crushed her. Monica's calm voice cut through the silence. "You didn't think I belonged here, Kayla. Not because of my actions or because of who I am, but because of what I look like. And that's the problem with this place, with this system. People like me are judged before we even speak." Kayla's face reddened with shame. The realization that she had treated someone so unjustly hit her like a slap in the face. And for the first time, she truly saw Monica, not as a simple guest, but as the woman who had built the entire foundation of the hotel she worked in. "Monica, I didn't mean," Kayla stammered, but the apology felt empty. Too late. The damage had already been done. Monica shook her head, not in anger but in quiet disappointment. "You don't need to apologize. What you need to do is think about what you've learned today." Monica turned back to Neil and the rest of the staff, who were watching this unfold in silence. "I didn't come here for a show of sympathy. I came to show you that no matter how many walls you put up, no matter how much you think someone doesn't belong, we will always find a way in. We always belong." With those words, Monica turned and made her way to the suite. But the moment wasn't over. The staff knew this wasn't just about one mistake. It was about the reality of an entire system built on assumptions. The message had been sent, loud and clear. Later that night, as Monica rested in the suite she had built with her own hands, she wasn't just resting from the exhaustion of travel. She was resting with the quiet satisfaction of knowing she had done what she set out to do. She had reclaimed her space. The next morning, the repercussions were swift. Kayla Matthews was pulled from the front desk. She was given a mandatory retraining session, not just in customer service, but in humility, empathy, and self-awareness. But it wasn't just Kayla who felt the weight of Monica's words. The entire hotel staff was put through new training programs focusing on empathy, awareness, and inclusion. No longer would Oakage Grand be just a place of luxury for some. It would be a space where all guests, no matter their appearance, could feel like they belonged. Monica had proven something far more important than her right to a room. She had proven that real power doesn't need to be shouted or demanded. It stands firm in the face of adversity. It commands respect without uttering a word. And it changes hearts, when those hearts are ready to see the truth. The hotel would never be the same. And neither would the people who worked there. As Monica stepped out of Oakage Grand one final time, she knew something had changed. It wasn't just the way she had been treated, it was the way they would treat others from now on. Because Monica Harris had made sure that no one would ever walk into a room and feel like they didn't belong again. Kayla's apology was sincere, but it wasn't the apology that mattered. It was the change that came with it. And that change was something that would ripple out, affecting everyone who walked through the doors of Oakage Grand from now on. The next morning, as Monica stood at the front door of Oakage Grand, she couldn't help but reflect on how everything had shifted. The hotel that had once felt like just a business venture now symbolized something much deeper, a space where respect and understanding had to be earned, not assumed. The change wasn't just about her reclaiming her place. It was about the ripple effect she'd sparked in the hearts of everyone who had witnessed that night. Monica had known all along that the world would never hand her the respect she deserved. She had fought for it, worked for it, and earned it. Each brick of Oakage Grand was built with sweat, resilience, and dreams of a better future. But now, with one simple, quiet action, she had forced others to reckon with their own biases. Kayla, the young receptionist, was no longer the same person. Monica could see the shift in her eyes, the understanding of the deeper layers of judgment, and the quiet realization of the truth she had been blind to. It wasn't about apologies anymore. It was about true transformation. As Monica walked away from the hotel, the sun cast a soft glow over the horizon. The city of Des Moines stretched out before her, vast, open, and full of possibility. Her phone buzzed in her pocket, but she didn't check it. She knew the story wasn't over. She had planted a seed, and it was growing, slowly but surely. This wasn't just about her. It was about anyone who had ever been overlooked, underestimated, or made to feel invisible. Monica Harris had shown the world that true power doesn't lie in titles or appearances. It lies in standing firm in your truth, and demanding respect no matter who you are. If you believe in the power of resilience and change, like, share, and subscribe to Real Life Stories New. Let's hit 10,000 subscribers together and continue to share stories that inspire.